NFTs, I know a little bit about them. Not too much. I just know what Tory Lanez did. When he first did that, and I think a couple of people, started to kind of follow. Or try to
He's independent.
Yeah, to dip into what he did and stuff like that. So, it just seems like tech and the music industry is like really, really kind of getting married here. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, and I think that's going to be the way to go. As far as with the artist, I think as the industry just keeps growing and growing, or tech keeps growing and growing, I think a lot of the power is going to get back to the artist. And I've heard a lot of conversations where people like, we got to get the power back into the artist's hands and, things like that. And I've seen where, once again, where we're talking about the partnerships with the labels and stuff like that, like that's what these artists are able to do now. So they're able to get these partnerships with these labels.
For less seemed like though, because back then, Master P and them did it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Cash Money. It was people who did it, but they also came with a lot of money.
Yeah, but you got to figure, back then that they had CDs. You know what I'm saying? So they made money back then. That, Cash Money, what, 100 million? They was doing or something like that. But now with the streams is paying so little of nothing. The music ain't making, ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. That's why now, 360 deals everybody keep talking about and stuff like that. But like now, you got to have more than just music. That's why they want to probably get into NFTs and whatever else that's going to be coming up, as far as where they can make money at, because they're not making as much as they were. And the numbers that I've seen on streams and how much you got to have to make even $100, it's like, that's crazy.
Right.
100,000 streams or 200,000 streams in order for you to make $10 or $100. That's crazy.
Right.
And they put, a lot of artists, they put out really good music.
Right.
So I think eventually, the art, it does need to go back, to the artist. If they can get into tech, I would probably go ahead and get into it. And, if it benefits their career, I mean, I would do it.
Right. It's so expensive to get into tech, though. Like,
it is.
How does a new artist even, you know what I mean? Like,
you probably got to get your feet wet for a little bit, and then you might be able to get in there. Because
right.
if you don't have like no financial backing or anything like that, it's going to be hard for an artist to do that.
Right.
Because it is so expensive. And then, people want to deal with venture capitalists and, they want to, raise these, like fan base, Isaac, he raised all of this money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like either you're going to raise the money or, you're probably not a big dog yet to where you can get into that. So probably just focus on the music, get your music popping, whatever else you selling, merch and all that type of stuff. You get you some bread, then you might be able to, speak with somebody that's in that space.
Right.
And they may be able to help you do that. But, yeah, I think, and then, the artists that are like 18, 19 years old,
right.
They into that.
No, facts.
These older artists that's probably like 35, they don't care nothing about that.
Right.
Shit, they gonna make because they don't, in a way, they done already made their bread, so they don't really care about it. They'll get into it because they got advised to.
Right.
By their financial advisor or something like that. Look, you need to get in this space. Okay, well, I don't know nothing about it, but that's what you for. What I'm saying? Make it happen.
Right.
Yeah.